Okay. Alright, so let's start this. This is actually my second time doing this video. I made a bunch of mistakes in the first one. Let's go. So this is the second one, second review, so a little bit of extra review never killed anyone. So here we go. Write as a percent. So if we want to write as a percent, we have to move the decimal this way. 1, 2 times. So it's going to be 1, 2. It's going to be 54.5%. Second one, 1.23. Move it 2 times to the right. 1, 2 becomes 123%. Move it again. 1, 2, and then it's between. So it's going to be 0.33%. And there's no decimal on the 2, so we're going to put a decimal, and we're going to move it 1, 2. I'm going to add 0, 0. It becomes 200%. These ones, so now when we're changing a decimal, a percent to a decimal, we move the other way. We divide by 100, yeah? So now move this 1, 2, and it's going to be 0.085 or 0.085. I'm going to move this guy 2 over. 1, 2, it's going to be point, right? The point here, and we're going to put a 0 on this space, 0.0099 or 0 in the front here. 87, there's a decimal here, we're going to move it 1, 2, becomes 0.87, and we can add a 0 here if you like. 3 and 3/8, what I suggest you do first is change that to a decimal. So 3 and 3/8 becomes 3. We're going to take that in the calculator and divide 3 by 8. 3 divided by 8 is going to be 0.375. 0.375, and if you add these two, it becomes 3.375. So this part comes under here. That becomes 3.375. Sorry, it should be 75. And then we're going to move the decimal 1, 2 over. So we're going to put a 0, so it's going to be 0.03375, and we're going to put a 0 there. 6 and 3/4, same thing. It's going to be 6 point something, and if you divide 3 divided by 4 in the calculator, it becomes 0.75, so we're going to take this over here. This becomes 6.75, we're going to move the decimal 1, 2 over, put a 0 here, 0, so 0.0675. And the last one is, again, move it 1, 2. So it's going to be 0.0202887. Simple enough. Number 3. The price of the book was $42.50. The store gave all the customers a discount of 25%, so the price went down. And then on Tuesday, the store increased the price of the book, of the discounted book, by 15%, so the price is going to go up again. So let's find the discount first. 25% or 0.25. And if you do that in your calculator, 42.5 times 0.25 equals 10.63 rounded. Let's subtract 42.5 minus 10.63 minus 10.63, and that equals 31.87. So that's the first thing, right? We took care of the discount. Now we're going to go and increase, right? The price is going to increase by 15%, so it's going to go up. So let's find out what 15% of 31.87 is. And 31.87 times 0.15 equals $4.78. So it's an increase, so we're going to do plus, right? So 31.87 plus 4.78. 31.87 plus 4.78. That's going to give us $36.65. Okay. Number 4. So Tony bought a book at the yard sale for $45.20. Then he sold it on Amazon after a markup, so the price increased, so the price is gonna go up, right, by 29%. So let's find out what that is. So 45.2 times 0.29 equals $13.11. So it's an increase, right? So the markup is plus. So we're going to do 45.2 plus 13.11. And we're going to get 45.2 plus 13.11. That's going to give us $58.31. Number 5, Kim bought a t-shirt. And then there was a tax, and so what was the cost of the t-shirt? So again, I'm not doing the other way, but some of you who are very comfortable, you can just do this. 8, and then find the answer. That's going to be the price of the t-shirt with the tax. So those of you who want to do it this way, find out what this is first. So we're going to multiply that by 0.0808, and that's going to give us 23.25 times 0.0808. That's going to give us $1.88 rounded. So because it's a tax, we're going to add, so it's 23.25 plus 1.88. That's going to give us $25.13. Okay. Number 6, last year 84 boys tried for a soccer team. This year 123 boys tried out. What was the percent of change? So percent of change, right? Final minus original over original, right? So the final, in this case, the final is this year. So it's 123, so that's the final. And I'm going to write original here. So percent of change is final minus original, which is 84, divided by 84. So do that in your calculator. 123 minus 84 equals 39. And we're going to divide that by 84. That's going to give us decimal value. So the percent here, the decimal value is 0.46428. And if we want to change it to percent, we got to multiply by 100 or move the decimal 1, 2. It's going to be 46.40. I'm going to cut it right here. So that 8 is going to make that go to 3. 46.43%. So definitely an increase in the number of people who tried out for soccer. Number 7, the town of Aba had a population of 13,984 in 2012. Today the town has a population of 45,435. What was the percent of increase? So again, it changed. So this is the original, and this is the final. So you can definitely tell that there are more people now. Let's just figure out percentage-wise how many more. So 45,435 minus 3,984 divided by 3,984. So you can do that in your calculator. 45435 minus 13984 equals 31451 over 13,984. And if you divide that, you're going to get 2.249007, etc. Right? Remember, we have to move this 2 over, so 1, 2, and it's going to be 224.9, and remember, we're going to cut it off here, so the 7 make that 0 go 1 high. 224.91%. Okay. Number 8, Miss Mrs. mined her weight 3 times a week. On her first weight measurement, she weighed 135 pounds. On the second weight measurement, her weight had decreased by 1.5%. And on the third weight measurement, her weight had decreased another 5.5%. Find her weight at the end of the week. So there's two two decreases, right? So two discounts here. So 135 times 98, 0.985 times 0.945. Those of you who want to do it this way, you can. Those of you who want to do it this way, let's find out what 1.5% is. So 1.5% as a decimal is 0.015. So the first time around, times 0.015 is 34 times 0.015 equals 2.01. So she lost 2.01 pounds, so we have to subtract. And she weighs 132 pounds and 132.99 pounds. Now she lost another 5.5 pounds, so we're going to do 132.99 times 0.055. Let's find out what that is. And that is 7.31 pounds rounded, so now we have to subtract again. 132.99 minus 7.31, and we can tell that her weight is now 125 pounds, 125.68 pounds. So that's her final weight. Okay, so number 9 should be a really easy question. Which one has the directly proportional? Obviously, it's this one. It starts at 0, 0, it's a straight line, right? This would be proportion. This one does not start at 0, 0. Okay, it has to go through the origin. Okay, so just be careful when you explain that. Make sure you explain it completely. Robin got his toenails done at the beauty salon. The service cost $18.25. There was a tax and a tip, so let's go. Let's write toenails. So the toenails cost him $18.25. And there was tax, and there was tip. So you can treat this as if it was food as well. So we gotta find the tax. The tax was 5.75, which we're going to change to 0.0575. So let's see how much he paid in tax. And that's gonna be 18.25 times 0.0575, and that's gonna give us whole $1.05, $1.05. So the tax was $1.05. The tip, 18.25 times 0.20, right, which is 0.2. It's a tip, and that's gonna give us 18.25 times 0.2. And the tip for this guy is going to be 3.65. So let's put it over here. Now we add 18.25 plus 1.05 plus 3.65. So that's 15. 9. 8 plus 1 is 9. 3, 12. 8, 9, 12, 22. Yeah, $22.95 is the total. 11. Carlos bought a laptop originally priced at $334. He had a 15% tax discount, and then a sales tax, right, of 7.5%. So what was the final price? So let's do this. 334 times 0.15. Let's find out how much of a discount. So the discount was $50.10. We're going to subtract. And that's going to give us $283.90. But then the price went down, and then the tax means it goes up, right? So 283.9 times, and we're going to find out what the tax on that is, 0.075. That's going to give us $21.29. So that's the tax. And remember, the tax is plus, right? So it's 283.9 plus 21.29. We're going to add those two. So 283.9 plus 21.29. That's going to give us a total of $305.19. So that's how much he pays at the register. 12. So this one is the interest rate question. Tony put $325 in a savings account that had an interest rate of 2.25 per year. Linda chose another bank that had an interest rate of 3.25% per year. They both left their money at the bank for 12 years. Who had more money at the end? How much? Who earned more interest and by how much? So let's find out Tony. I'll put T for Tony and L for Linda. So over here, the principal is 325, the interest rate was 0.025, and the time was 12 years. So let's multiply that. If you leave your money in the bank for 12 years, multiplied by 0.025, it means that you're going to make $97. So the interest he earned was $97.50. Linda, on the other hand, same principal, 325 times the rate, which was 0.0325. So the bank gave her a little bit more. So 325 times 0.0325 times 12, and that's gonna make, so Linda, you can tell, makes $126.75. A little bit more, and if you subtract those two, how much more did Linda make? So if you do 126.75 minus 97.5, you get 29.25. So Linda made a little bit more money. Okay. Every penny counts, right? Sam bought 6 shovels last year for $87. This year he paid $58.20 for 3 shovels. What was the percent of change in the price from one shovel from last year to this year? So the price of shovels increase or decrease? So let's find the unit rate. So $87. $87, you get 6 shovels, which means every shovel, one shovel. How much was one shovel? One shovel, so 87 divided by 6, that's $14.50 per shovel last year. And this year, he paid $58.20 for 3 shovels. So let's find out how much one shovel costs. Divide by 3, divide by 3. 8.2 divided by 3 equals $19.40. So you can tell the price of shovel definitely increased. So this is the original. I'm going to write over here, original. Last year, right, what happened first is the original, and its final price is 19.4. So percent of change is the final, 19.4, minus the original price, which is $14.50, right? This one and this one. You're comparing the price of one shovel. So divide that by the original, which is 14.5, and then it's just a matter of entering that. Like 19.4 minus 14.5 equals 4.9. Equals 4.9 over 14.5, and we got to divide that. And if you divide that, it's going to equal 0.33793. So let's move the decimal 2 over. 1, 2, 33.79% of an increase. Number 14. Timmy's parents deposited $500 in a savings account on the day he was born. The bank had an interest of 5.25. How much money will Timmy have in his account when he turns 21? So I equals PRT. Interest is the principal, which is 500. The interest rate was 0.0525, and they left them the money for 21 years. 500 times 0.0525 times 21. So after 21 years, if Timmy comes back, he's going to make, the bank's going to give him $525. But remember, the bank is going to give him the 500 that he put in the beginning, or his parents put in, and then plus $551.25. So he's actually going to take out $1,051.25. That's how much money would be in his account. 15. Best Buy is having a sale on television. They're giving a discount of 12%. So if they give you a discount of 12%, so here's the price, 0% and 100%. take out 12%, 10, 11, and 12, it means that you have to pay for 88% of the price, right? So in this case, we can use, so to find out how much you would pay, you would multiply, right? The price of the television, which is represented by the variable P, times 88, and that would give you the final price. 16. Let's see what it says here. So we're selling apples. Here's a table showing the relationship between apples and dollars at Crunchy Farm. So 4.5 pounds, you get 11.25. You pay 11.25. 6 pounds, you pay 15. 10 pounds, you get 25. So that's, and this is one that problem where the competitor Crispy Farm, upon seeing this information, decided to sell their apples. Pounds are up for 12% less per ounce. Well, let's find out what these guys sell it for per pound. So I'm going to choose this. So $25 gets me 10 pounds of apples, which means 1 pound of apple, this one is easy, is $2.50, right? I divide by 10, divide by 10. So one pound is $2.50, but this is Crunchy Farm, but Crispy Farm says we want to beat them, right? So they're going to take this $2.50 and cut it by 12%. So 2.5 times 0.12, right? So we're going to take a little bit off, right? 12%, but 2.5. Oops. 2.5 times 0.12 is 30 cents. So this equals 30 cents. So 2.5 or 2.50 minus 0.3 or 0.30 equals $2.20. So this is going to be the price at Crispy Farm. So every pound is $2.20. And how many pounds do we want to buy? And so how much would 20 pounds cost at Crispy Farm? So I would do 220 times 20 pounds of apples, and 2.2 times 20 equals, I would pay $44. That's a lot of apples. 17? No, 18? 17. 17. So Mark has a weekly salary of $845.10. Of that amount, he spends $125 in food. What percent of his weekly salary is spent on food? So this is not no different. So the total amount that he makes is $845.10 of that. So this is the total, right? So part of it is spent on food, 125. And we can change that to a decimal and then to a percent. So 125 divided by 845.10 equals, that's going to equal, in the calculator, 0.147911, etc. So we're going to move the decimal 1, 2. That's going to become 14.79%. So he spent 14.79% of his money on food, of his weekly salary on food. 18, it's a commission problem. So Taylor earns 6.85 commission on every car that is sold. Last week she sold $85,000 and 456, 85,846, 456 in sales. So how much did she make commission? So the commission is the, right, this, the percent that she earns, which is 0.0685 times the sales, which is 85,456. So their owner is going to give a little part of that. So 85456 times 0.0685 equals 5853.74. So this is how much money she made, $5,853.74 in commission. 19. Maria and her 5 friends go to dinner, spend a total of $189.30 of food. They give the waiter a 15% tip. How much, if they decide to split the bill evenly, how much did each person pay? So I guess there's no taxes here. So let's just find out. 189 food, 0.30, and then we have to calculate the tip, and then we have to add. So 189.30 2030 times a 15% tip, which is 0.15. So the tip they gave the waiter 189.3 times 0.15. So the tip rounded was $28.40. So let's add this. 0 plus 0, 0, 3 plus 4 is 7, 17, 11, $217.70 was the total. Now 217.70 we have to divide by 6 because there's 6 people. And that's going to give us $45.28. So each person will pay $45.28. 20. In class 709, 30 students out of 330 students. Okay, so I obviously made a mistake, but let's just keep that number though. 333 students are from Chile. What percent of the class is not from Chile? Well, there are 333 students in the class, and 19 of them are from Chile. The difference is going to be not from Chile. So 333 minus 19 equals 314 students are not from Chile. And what percent is that? Well, the total number is 333. The part that we're talking is 314. We'll change that. We're going to divide 314 divided by 333 equals 0.9429. And if we move the decimal 2 over, 1, 2, we can write that 94.29% of the class are not from Chile. The class 21. So the price of the book was $D. A month later, the price of the book was represented by the expression 1.08D. So let me explain an event that explains what happened to the price of the book. Well, let's just change the $D into $10, just for an example's sake, right? So the price of the book was $10. 1 month later, they multiply 1.08 times 10. Let's see what happens to the price of the book. 1.08 times 10 gives you 1080. The price increase or decrease? So the price increase. So what could cause this? Well, 0.8 looks like maybe it was a tax. Somebody bought the book and paid tax, or maybe the price of the book went up. Whatever reason it is, we can tell it was an increase. First of all, 22. Tito bought a comic book at a yard sale for $2.25. Then he sold it for a markup of $4.50. And he also charged $8.875 in tax. So here's his book, $2.25. It's going to go a lot up. And then for the $4.50 markup, and then it's going to go a little bit more because of the tax. So let's do this, $2.25, $4.50. Let's change that to a decimal. So we're going to change that, and that's going to move the decimal over 2 times, so it's going to be 4.5. So $2.25 times 4.5 equals $10.13. Then we're gonna, it's a markup, means plus, right? So the original price of the comic book was $2.25 plus 10.13, and that's gonna give us $12.38. So that's the markup, right? Increase. Now the fellow has to pay taxes, whoever bought the book. So it's 12.38 plus the tax. How much is the tax? 0.0875, looks like New York City tax. 12.38 times 0.0875, and that's going to give us $1.08 in taxes. So the price of the comic book was 12.38. We added taxes of 1.08. Customer actually is going to end up paying $13.46 in total. 24. Petros earns $15.75 an hour plus 15% commission. Last week he worked 40 hours and sold $765.50 of merchandise. How much money did he make? Well, Let's do the hours first. So $15.75 per hour. And how many hours did he work? 40. So let's multiply those two. Based on that, he's going to make $630, but he's going to make commission, right? Plus commission. Let's find out what his commission is. So the commission is 15.5%, so 0.155 times how much in sales? This much in sales, 765.50. So let's multiply those two, 0.155 times 765.5. It's going to give us $118.65. So let's add this now, 6,430 plus 118.65. 630 plus 118.65 is going to give us $748.65. And that's how much money he took home. 24. A video game console costs $229. There's a 12% discount. How much would that be? So 229 times 0.112. Let's find out the discount. Times 0.12. The discount is $27.48, right? So discount subtraction, so 229 minus 27.48 minus 27.48. So he ended up paying for the discount. After the discount, it's $201.52. There's no tax in here, so that would be the final price. 25. Sam earns a salary of $55,555 plus 4.25 commission selling gold. Last year she sold $496,450 in gold. How much money did she make? Well, she's definitely making this plus the commission, right? So let's find out the commission. The commission is the rate, 0.0425 times the sales, 496,450. So let's multiply that. 0.0425 times 496,450. That's going to mean that she made $21,099.13 rounded, $21,099.13. So we gotta add this. We're going to add those two numbers, 55,123 plus 21,099.13. So she took home last year $76,654.13. Okay. 26. So there was a book. Which of the following expressions can you use to calculate the total cost of a book priced at $25.75 plus a 9.25% tax? So this one obviously so let me do it this way. So here's 0, this is 100%. So for 100% means 25.75. But there is a little tax, so we're going to increase this by 9%. So which means right now you're going to be paying 109.25%, right? So it's 100% of the book plus the tax. That gives us this. So to find our mystery number, how much is the price of the book with tax? We're going to multiply 25.75 times 1.09.25. So we got to move the decimal 2 over, right? Because it's still in percent form. The only one that looks like that is this one. Finally, the last question. Oh, I gotta pick a bonus word that I haven't done for a while, so here. Maybe I should stop buying these. That's a bonus word. And then the last question, again, is the same type as the other ones, where we have to find the unit rate and then take out 8%. So, gassy gas station sells gas at these prices. Let's pick one. Let's pick this one. Find the unit rate. So it's $17.50 for 5 gallons. Well, 1 gallon is, well, divide by 5, right? Divide by 5, divide by 5. 17.5 divided by 5 means every gallon of gas in this gas station is $3.50. Stinky Gas wants to beat that price, and they're going to sell for 5% less. So this was gassy, this was stinky. So $3.50, right? We're gonna beat that, so we gotta take 5% from that. So let's find out what 5% is. 0.05 and 3.5 times 0.05 equals 18 cents, which is rounded. Okay, so $3.50 minus 0.18. If you put that in the calculator, you're going to get that the price of stinky gas is $3.32 per gallon. So that's per gallon, right? So how much gas are we buying here? We're buying 19 gallons. So $3.32 times 19 equals, we're gonna fill our tank here, $63.08. So that's that. Not that difficult at all.